But you know what made me think about it? I didn't until, I hate to say it, my granddaughter, who's now in high school, she was in elementary school. We went to one of those stores, and she asked me that. I was like, huh? She said, how's that clear? Because chicken in there. She said, but in science, we learned like what? I'm thinking, she said, didn't you learn it? Yeah, I did. You know what I'm thinking? Yeah, I did. So I put the chicken back. I did. I put it back. I'm like, put this back. She goes, we're not going to buy it. We're not going to buy it. Because you reminded me of something I forgot.
Yeah.
When I said elementary school, we did learn that.
Yeah.
But now we go in there, we look at, I'm going to get this. Oh, which one looks better cooked? We look at which one and without, so we're inhaling a whole bunch of stuff that just because we want some fast chicken.
I would say, in addition to us eating right and exercising, I would say this is what's been going on in my life. You have to also be in a stress-free environment. There you go. Now, what if you eating good, exercising, but you got negativity all over you?
Now you gain weight,
and it's knocking years off your life as well. So we have to learn how to the word that I want to use. Remove toxic people out of our lives. All toxic people, toxic thoughts, toxic behaviors, detox. And so my thing is I have somebody in my life that's obsessed with trying to eat right at this point in their lives. They're obsessed. But then I see the lifestyle, the food, you're doing good, but the lifestyle is toxic. So are you going to eat good on one end, stress yourself out on the other end? So where's the balance? It's not working out. So we have to also remove all negativity, all of it. Eat good, exercise, and you want to be completely at peace with everything around you. You just want to be one with everything in love. And that's to me really important. Your peace of mind. Eating, definitely, that's at the top, but the peace of mind is just as important. So I just wanted to add that. Eat good, exercise, and be at peace with yourself and everything around you.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you got to. You have to. You have to. You have to. But also, you got to know how to recognize the toxic people.
You do.
Because some people don't realize those people. I mean, for real. Now, actually, I'll say...
We do. We realize them. Your inner spirit will always know, but your mind will play tricks and say, no, I'm going to let them in. But your inner self, you can see, you can sense it spiritually when somebody, it's a vibe, it's an energy. And but your mind will say, oh, I'm just going to let this person in. And over time, when they do what they do, you'll say to yourself, I knew it. And your intuition going to tell you. It'll tell you.
And it's
until you say no more.
It's a lady, and she's probably listening, but it's okay. But she used to come over to my house. First of all, my house is totally dark because that's my relaxation. Light bothers me, so my house is dark. And for me, it's the comfort zone. It's totally comfortable. I'm liking it. I'm relaxed. I'm good. As long as it's dark. You cut lights on and we got a problem. Because I'm like, my kids call me a vampire, but it's okay. But it's a lady. My house is relaxing. And most people come over my house say it's really relaxing. Because the scents I use and all that is relaxing. One lady comes over and she sits like this. I mean, she's on the, she's the only one. She goes, I gotta go, girl. I gotta go. And she called me. She said, "I feel uncomfortable in your house." I said, "Because it's you." She goes, "Well," I say, "Because it's you." She goes, "Well," I said, "Everybody else come to my house almost fall asleep." I said, "My house is totally relaxing." Everybody says that. I said, "My house can relax a crying baby. It's relaxing." I said, "The whole spirit of my house is relaxing." I said, "But for you to be the only one who's uncomfortable," she said, "It's not my house. It's you."
That's right.
You know, and she was like, well, what? I say, it's you.
It's you.
It's not my house ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I say, and again, it does have something to do with it. It lets me know about you. I said, but it's not on my house. It's you. I said, it's the spirit that you have when you walked in. Yep. I said, the spirit of my house was telling you, goodbye. I said, your spirit was saying, I'm trying to stay.
Yeah. Right. She couldn't get
You know, so I mean, we need to be mindful of those people because I didn't catch it until, you know, she did it the second time. I was like, it just don't. It just ain't working. Right. I'm like, it's her. It's not my house. It's her. It's her.
Or she could be the type that's in a a race, like she's racing. She's racing in life. She could have just been like just going so fast that when she was at your house, she did not know how to relax. She was just used to going. Yeah. So it could be either way, but you would know. Yeah.
If that discernment.
Can you answer this question? I know she's talking about it. Can you answer this question? Some people don't like being by themselves. Some people got to have people with them in order to be comfortable. Right. What's wrong with these kind of people?
Well, I would say that they are not content with their own selves. They're not. Wow. If you spend time, then this is what self-love is about. It is about developing a healthy relationship with your own self. And if you have a relationship with yourself where you loving yourself and you doing what you need to do to take care of yourself, you should be able to sit alone for a couple hours and just enjoy you. And if you can't do that and you need outside validation, outside people, it's just it's a void in you. You have to fill it up.
I got a lot of people that say, I want to be around somebody.
No. I mean, it's got to be a balance. Right. You need to be around people, but you also need to be with yourself, doing self-reflection, dealing with you.
But you know, also what I tell people, I'm an only child, so I'm used to being by myself. It's very comfortable for me. I like it. You know, but people ask you, but weren't you lonely growing up? How am I gonna be lonely when I grow up when I never had sisters or brothers in the house in the first place? Yeah. You know, and they look at you. They said, "What?" I said, "So just think, I don't know what that means." Yeah. And they would say, "But you know, I don't know what that is because I am used to being with me." Me and me cool. We grew up together.
You know? Like this.
You know, I say, but sometimes, and I have to. I'll get up some mornings, and say I want some green shoes, and I'll go to San Antonio and find some green shoes and come back. Then somebody else will come. What you been doing today? I went to San Antonio. Why you didn't call me? And I was telling. I said, because only children don't think that way. Because what do you mean? We don't think that way. They said, but she said, but you're grown. But still, it doesn't matter.
Don't matter.
I say, I grew up as an only child. We're used to doing things with us. I say, so I don't think about calling you to see if you want to go. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I need to go get this, and I need to go and do it, and I need to come back. I say, so my brain is going bam, shaboom, and I'm cool.
Right.
I said, but you gotta think, it's out of my thinking scope.
To call and need people.
To call somebody. That's going out of my face.
I know.
So, you know, people say, you should have called me. I would have went. I thought, you know, I got a program in my brain.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes I go around the door, I'm like, hey, you want to go? They say, what? I say, well, you know, I was at my vehicle and I suddenly realized what you said. So I say, but, you know, I said, but that's another thing. I said, we're comfortable with ourselves because we grew up with our own self.
Right.
I said, so we don't know what lonely is because we're used to ourselves.
Now I know some only children that they have to have someone.
Yeah, and I don't know how they figure that out.
Right. So it just depends on the bill of the person. Right. Because some children that's, you know, only children, they don't like being alone, and it really affect them. So
they feel like they never had. Like my best friend was an only child, and they feel like they never had a sister.
Right,
or
and they
brother,
clingy.
Yeah.
Very clingy.
I was trying to figure out why y'all have them.
So yeah, different strokes for different
I'm
folks.
like, how y'all got to? Ooh, y'all fight? Oh my! Because I had to learn. I have 2 girls. I don't know how to. I didn't know how to share.
Yeah, and they
So
don't
I
know
bought
how-
both of them a curling iron. Yeah. And at that time, you know, the dad he like, they can share. Who? Share.
Share.
Well, you teach that one. He said, you teach how to share. I never had to share.
Never had to share.
So
My cousin, she's an only child. She got married, and when I tell you her husband had a adjustment that he did not understand what was going on, she was so independent that when she got married, she kept like my money, your money, everything was totally, it was bad. And he just only child, sometimes depending on their makeup, they do things different. And I would watch her and I would say, marriage is coming together. She said, no, we have separate, everything is separate. So that's another issue.
we have mental issues, some of us. Huh?
No.
I know, just kidding, like, we got issues.
No, it's just different strokes.
Yeah.
Different
Folks, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know, also I know people who, and I know we all do, who I'll say weigh 250 plus, but for them it's a, what you want to call it, it's a mental reason of being abused. So they get bigger, so won't nobody like me, nobody gonna like me from this big, you know what I mean? So how do we break into that? You know what I mean? How do we, because that's you know,
I would say that, I'm gonna just throw this out and then you can go.
That's the thing right now.
I'll just say this, loving yourself is a medicine for all illnesses. If that person is eating so people won't look at them or whatever the situation is, at the root of everything, just about everything, it's a matter of you having concern and respect and honor for yourself. If you do not have that, you're gonna have all these situations where you're eating or suicidal depression, and the answer, the medicine that's universal that we all need is love for self. If you do not love you, if you do not take the time to discover who you are, if you don't examine you, if you do not restore yourselves, you're gonna have all those little issues, eating problems, all type of addictions, drinking, gambling. Those are all like byproducts of you not really loving yourself. So I would say, and to the question, the person is lacking love for self, and if you look into their childhood or divorces, just different things, you'll find out that they didn't heal it. It's something bothering them at the core. They didn't get the proper treatment, and you're looking at just the aftermath of something greater, of a greater void or a greater issue. So
and that's a good way to look at it too. That's good, but you got also you can't. Yeah, you can't blame. You can't blame the love, because a lot of people love themselves and they fat. You got a lot of folks saying, I love myself just like I am. And they really truly love. My sister was a heavy set lady. She loved herself. She bought herself shoes. I mean, she was a sharp, fat person. Sharp. You tell me, I say we buried her with her shoes. That's how sharp she was. So she loved herself. So I mean, I can go along with that a little bit, but I got to also go along with what you're eating. Because a lot of times we can eat and we can, like, let's say this year that let's say you're 180 pounds, you're the perfect weight. I mean, you just love your weight, you love your height, and you realize later down the line, let's say next year you gain 10 more pounds. Okay, where'd that come from? Well, you know, now you're 190, and next year you're 200. Now you still love yourself, but you keep on gaining this weight. You're like, what the heck is going on? And you look in the mirror, now your stomach's hanging over this way, and your butt is a little extra bigger, and you wonder, what am I doing that's wrong? It's not you. It's the chemicals that's in the food that's causing us to gain weight. Now it's causing us not love ourselves. Now when we get so big, we get to the point now where, dang, I'm really not liking what I'm seeing here. Then you start getting self-conscious because now you can't fit the clothes you had previously, and then they're not looking as good as they were before. Now you got the stomach hanging up. Now you start getting depressed. And that's when more weight comes on, when you're depressed, when you can't calm yourself down and say, hey, something's going on. Let me get my mind back like I used to be when I was 190. Let me love myself like I was. Now I'm 200 some odd pounds. I still love myself, but I can't stop this weight from coming on. And it's got something to do with the foods that we're eating. If we love food so much, and we love ourselves so much, I should say. And we realized that you can buy a diamond ring that's cost what, $500. You got these gold necklaces we're wearing, the $2,000 here and there. All that money you put into that outer part, just put that money into the inner part. You know, you love that. You love the way you look on the outside, but we hating the way we look on the inside because we're not putting the right foods in that's going to make us look right on the outside. And that's the sad thing.
Yes. I just want to throw this in. When you love yourself, and if you say that you are eating or whatever it is that you were saying, okay, I'm saying love for self is when you love yourself, you try to do whatever you can do to be the best that you can do. So you're not loving yourself if you are eating foods that you know are not healthy, when you know what size you should be for your health and body size, and you are not doing things to correct it, or you know, so I'm saying, I heard what you said about food, but love for self is when you know to do right and you say, I love myself, but I'm eating a bunch of food. You're not loving yourself. Okay, so love for self is when you are taking care of yourself. So this is right now. This is so dangerous.
It's all balance.
Yeah, but what's going on now?
Yeah.
We can say, what's going on now is this stuff is so addictive. It's like a drug habit. It's like I can talk to you now, and you could be a drug addict. Miss Faye, I'm gonna stop you. Can you give me $2? I said, what you gonna do with it? Well, I'm not gonna buy no drugs with it. I promise you, I'm not gonna do no drugs. I need $2, right? You in front of me talking. We talking good. I love myself. But you go right out and you go to that crack house. You use my $2 to buy your drugs.
That means you don't love yourself.
You can love yourself. But that's because it's so addictive. It's an addictive thing. Drug habit, young people love themselves. People that's fat love themselves. But because of the food is so addictive, this is a mind thing. I remember this messing with my brain set. This messing with my BB blockers. This is messing with my transmitters. So they're all off whack. They're off track. So I can say I love myself, and I could be telling myself I do. But yeah, I'm still doing these bad habit things that hurt myself.
Okay, I have a question. Because I have 2 sisters.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Well, you already said that.
I love you, massage therapist. Love you. Okay. But they, like KK, she's a master massage therapist here in Cook, and she works out like all the time. She makes me tired, and she always works. She's always on the go, and she works so hard at losing it. But I don't like she.
You don't see nothing.
But like, you know, her ways, you know, and she's trying. And then I have my sister Pamela, who
you just said it. So you gonna crawl out of here?
She when she came back from Switzerland, she was like dynamite, right? And then she got a thyroid disease, and then she's now having
the pills.
The hormones and all of that. And she's really, you know, so what kind of advice that, you know, can you maybe give those women? I mean, KK tries. She eats well, I think. I know she works a lot, and I know she tries.
When I tell people they eat well, this is my scenario of eating well. I eat a salad, I eat good, I eat apples, I eat all that stuff. You can do all that. That's great. But where is it coming from? The salad still has the chemicals in it. The greens have the chemicals in it. The apples have the chemicals in it. I mean, this is made for failure. The food we're eating is made for us to fail because the whole thing is addictive. It's to get you addicted to this particular chemical, particular food, because they don't care about you. It's all about the money. Right. Hate to say it like that. And people are suffering because of this. They don't care if you trying to lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds. You go buy them Oreos. You go buy whatever it is you eat, and you guarantee your mind going to say, remember the BB blockers? It's going to say, wow, that was a rush. That's a high. I got to get some more of that. I got to get some more of that. You know, that's just how it happens. Even with all the stuff we're talking about, whatever chips you're chewing on, not organic. These chemicals are made. You hear what I'm saying? They are made to make you go back. You can work out till you turn blue in the face. But if you steady eating the same mess and get to working out, guess what's going to happen? No results.
No
results.
You know,
you're going to get off of the chemicals. The whole thing is finding these chemicals that's in your food. You're going to get, it's like finding these chemicals and saying, oh, I'm not taking you no more. I got so mad when I got on this trip. I've been on this trip, I felt 15 years now. I found out when I was looking for something for arthritis. Can I got time to tell the story? I was looking for something for arthritis. Didn't know nothing about organic. Didn't know nothing about nothing. Okay, I just had bad knees. I was an athlete and I loved moving around. I climbed trees. I mean, I did all kind of stuff. But my knees would hurt. My back would hurt when I wake up in the morning time. So I said, God, it got to be something out there. I don't want no pills. It's got to be something out there. So I went online typing. Apple cider vinegar popped up. I said, apple cider vinegar? I'm not drinking that mess. I gotta be crazy. And I tried it, a little shot of it, like, oh, no, I can't do this. So I invented, my little culture of apple cider vinegar. That's 15 years ago. Started drinking it. So one morning I woke up, and I was overweight too at that time too. Mommy, I was trying to lose 10 pounds for like 15 years. Couldn't get this 10 pounds off. I don't care what I tried. Every diet in the world, I'm cabbage diet, every diet I came up with. But I didn't think the apple cider vinegar make me lose the weight. I just wanted for the arthritis in my knees. So one morning I gets up, I think I had drank it like 14 days straight. Got up the next morning, you know how you do that old folks walk? The old folks walk was gone. I was like, what the heck? What the heck? I'm not thinking apple cider vinegar. I'm thinking, okay, the knees feel better, not hurting. And I got out and I noticed my clothes were getting looser. I put my little clothes on. I said, oh my God. Got on the scale, I had lost 10 pounds in 14 days. Now I was like, okay, something is going on with this. I said, this couldn't work. My girlfriend has lupus, right? I said, I'm gonna give it to her. Let me see if she what it can do for her. You know what lupus does, right? Right. So I started making her bottles of ACV and putting on her porch in the morning. Make it a gallon will hold like 4 days. So I did it for like 14 days. She called, she said, Faye, my lupus not even acting up anymore. I said, there's gotta be something to this doggone thing. So I started looking into it more harder. Then I found out about the organic food. I said, organic food? What the heck is organic food? So I typed it in, do my research. I said, oh my God, they've been killing us all this time. My mind I went wacky. I mean, when I say wacky, I started crying. Because I'm saying, they putting drugs in my body. And I'm not even saying this is just, I got to pick the phone up. I lie not to you, got to pick the phone on my wall. So I'm going to call and tell somebody. Crying like crazy. And I'll say, oh, Faye, you silly fool. Who you gonna call? The government already know they're doing it. Who you gonna call? I hung the phone up, went in my cabinet, cleaned. I cleaned everything out. You hear me telling you? I cleaned everything out, from the sugar, from everything that had. I don't care what. I took it out of my cabinet, put it in little crates on the floor. Looked at it, started crying. I said, "What the heck? They're trying to kill me." I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get this away." And he said, "Who you gonna give it to? You don't want to eat it. Who you gonna give it to?" I said, "You right, Faith." Dumped in the garbage. I went 2 days without eating because I was out. That's how mad I was. I said, "Okay, I'm not eating nothing until I know what it is. I'm gonna find every chemical, every process, everything. I'm gonna find it. I'm not gonna put it in my body." Girl, I eliminated. I went crazy. I went organic crazy. How many years later I opened my cafe up? I wasn't trying to open no cafe up. It's just something that happened. 5 years later, I'm in this thing like heavy. Oh, Faye, you got what's in that? I don't want that. That candy? No, I don't eat that. Soda, I don't drink that. No. Let me see what's in the back up. Turn the lid. Oh, girl, this got so and so. I mean, I went fanatic with this to the point to start teaching classes about it. She did. And anytime somebody tell me, beat us up really I mean, girl, classes for real. She for real, okay. Yeah. And my whole thing was, if you're serious about this thing, if you're sick, if you're working out and can't lose the weight, look at what you're eating. This is all in the food. You hear me? But this is a mindset they got us this way.
You know who needs help?
Who's that?
Elementary school educators and high school and middle school. I'm gonna tell you what I see when they walk in the door. Cause it ain't me. Wow. They come in the morning. Okay, we have to be to work at 7 o'clock. All right, 7 o'clock. You got people walking in. 32-ounce Coke. Wow. And then in the bag they got some more Coke. Okay, so that's 7 in the morning. I'm like, how you drink a Coke at 7 in the morning? I'm thinking to myself, Coke, that's okay, now, hold up. Remember that bag? Yeah. Okay, so midday, they go to the ice machine, put some more ice in that cup, open up another Coke, Pepsi, or whatever they got. Then they got a candy bar to go with the Coke and Pepsi. I'm like, okay. So now it's a daily habit. It's a habit. One morning, one of the teachers, she walked past me, right, and I'm doing this. And everybody on campus laugh at me because I always got my mug with me, and they ask me what drink of the day because it's always something different in there, something I created in this face file. Anyway, it's something I created in there, or you and what's her name with the T. Michael, yeah. So it's always something in there and so my whole campus knows that I'm that person, right? She go, leave me alone. Just don't even look at me. I didn't say she said, well, just quit looking at me and just let me walk by. She said, because you don't understand my day. I'm looking, I'm like, I work with the worst, not the worst kids, but I work with the most challenging. Right. I work with special needs 3-year-olds. Who are 3 and special. I'm like, so I think we outwork y'all. Right. Your day is probably more hectic. I say so if we come to school with I said my backup is my tea and then water. I have water with me, you know, but my tea is my morning thing. I need that in the morning. That's my day thing. And then I drink the water part. But I'm like, if we got this kind of easy day, most people in special ed, we don't do that. I'm like, so who's crazy? But they need help.
They need help.
So I'm just saying, when you come to our campus.
Well, I'm coming to your campus. You know I got my date set up. When you come I'm already set up.
When you come to our campus, I need you to handle those 32-ounce Cokes and Pepsis. You know, and we got some that come in with the 32-ounce Pepsi, Coke, whatever. Wow. And they got a mug of coffee. Oh, the coffee too? You know, so you got both. And I'm trying to figure out, how do you know which one to drink first? You know, anyway, but you know, and then you know the candy bar and the you know,
I got something for them. I need for them.
Because if you go to most schools, and if you go to most schools and you see them arrive in the morning, you're like, good Lord, you need this to make it through the day, and they say yes, and you go, okay, it's a scary thought because you're teaching my child. I mean, you know, to me,
that's true though.
You know, parents, y'all don't think, but I'm like, you teaching my child, and that's true. You got a 32
and they high as a kite.
You know, and you got this 32-ounce soda, and I know you have another one, and maybe by the school's over, you've had 3 32-ounce sodas. Wow. No water. Wow. You know, and I'm like, and then you got this, you need candy in the midday part right there. Wow. Right there. And I'm like, so you're like a walking death.
Wow. Yeah, exactly.
Like exactly. But I got this question, though. I got this question. What if you see a person eating good, exercising, doing what they need to do to maintain themselves, right? And then you see another person drinking the Cokes, doing pork chops and that lard grease. I watched this person do that, and just and they 95 years old. They are living like the longevity.
But dealing with what? What they dealing with at 90-some years old? That's the question. How many medications are they on? With that age.
This person is on a lot of medications.
That's the problem right there.
But I'm just saying they're at 94, 95. They think we're 95. And then I've seen some that try and eat and do right, and they end up getting called home at about 71, 72.
See, this is my main thing too. I tell people, this is not. I'm not saying you're going to eat right to live longer. Because when it's time for you to go, you're going to go. I don't care what age you are. But I say I want to live so healthy where when I lay down tonight to die, they going to say Faye had nothing. I'm not on any medication. I'm not on any drugs. I don't take anything. I don't even take vitamins. So my thing is, if I eat so right, if I die tonight and I just lay there and went to sleep, I died. I mean, it was time for me to go. But I was healthy. Nobody walking around with no cane. I'm not humped over. I ain't taking no medication. I ain't doing nothing. That's the whole point of the thing. That's the whole point.
Okay. You know, we've had a great 2 weeks, I say, of women's empowerment.
Amen.
You know, and we're not only trying to empower women, we're trying to empower everybody.
Everybody.
You know, because yes, we're women talking about it, but guess what? It's our job to do that. It's our role. It is our role. We are the queens. And our job is to set standard. Yes. It's not a man's job to set standards. That's not his job. They might think it's their job, but it is not their job. Our job is to set the standards, and theirs is to follow it, because we're helping them as well as us. So that's why we are here doing this, you know. And so what we need to be doing is we need to be, first of all, you know what? I'm just saying, if you want something really good, call Faye and ask for a chicken wrap. I'm just saying that. I'm just threw that out there. I just threw it out there. Ask her for a chicken wrap, because her chicken wrap will make you smack people. You know, for looking at your, you know, people look at your plate, you be like, When she make the chicken wrap, you can be like, Don't look at your own plate. I'm just saying that. I just threw that out there. Just threw it out there. and I need us to call Carletta for that word we need, because we always need that word. And then, you know, those of you with a size 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, and 16 in your closet, thanks for the little things. Need that 4 and 6 that you're not gonna wear no more. I'm sorry. I just hate to break the news to you, but by the time you wear it again, it won't be in style. It'll came back and went left again. So get rid of it. And also, if you know anybody who needs something, tell them to contact Thanks for the Little Things. You know, we're all in this fight together. You know, we're not in this fight alone. You know, and together we can get something done. Alone, you don't get anything done.
That's right.
Not even your own list won't get done. So, you know, we've had a good 2 weeks to kick off the year, and we're going to do this mid-year because we want to see where everybody at. You know, so mid-year we're going to do this again because we need to find out where you at. You know, we want to see where everybody is, including us, but we want to see where everybody is. So we want to come back and go, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, you know. But once again, coffee for a chicken wrap sandwich. She didn't hear me say that. Faye did not hear me. Did she hear me? She didn't hear me, did she?
She didn't bring it with her.
You know what? You know what? And that's a shame, isn't it? She didn't even bring us one.
Yes.
Okay, well, we love her anyway. All right. I want to thank everyone for listening to the KISS Community Connections by KISS 103.1. And I want you to always remember, you cannot lead a positive life with a negative mind. We'll talk to you next Sunday. Bye now.